Hey Libra, how's it going everyone? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is your reading for the second half of December. These are general readings, as you know, just take the messages that resonate. If you are interested, I do offer personal readings. You can contact me below in the description box to set that up and get in touch. Thank you so much, Libra, for your likes, your shares, your comments, contributions to the channel. I really do appreciate that. Let's see what is going on with all of the Libras for the second half of December. Messages for Libra, end of December. The Sun, I love it. Leo energy there. New beginnings. I think some of you are definitely seeing a brighter side to life. Some happy times. There's a new year. One sec, my light just went off over there. There we go. The Chariot. Okay. So some of you are definitely looking forward to moving on. I think that the path that you're on, it's like Libra is getting back into balance, getting back on their path, feeling happy, feeling more joy, seeing new things, new beginnings. There's a lot of good things here that you're looking forward to, possibly travel for some of you. For some of you, I see that Sun card with the Chariot. It's like you're very happy in your new convertible car, very specific message. But I feel like a lot of you are sort of like basking in the sun in your new car, in your whatever, or your new bike, or whatever that is that's exposing you to the elements. Five of Swords with the Four of Wands. Okay, there could be a little bit of conflict, particularly around some family issues. I don't see these as really long-standing. I feel like somebody here with the Five of Swords, they may feel a little bit betrayed, or they may feel like, you know, something doesn't feel fair here. But the Four of Wands, I think ultimately is, hopefully that things are coming back into balance, that they sort of, the stability comes together. Because I feel like you're sort of saying here, Libra, you know what? Not everything is perfect. You might, do your best to make amends or to make things as stable as you can to create a sense of fairness. But you're ultimately saying, well, we've all got to move on. You're moving on with the Chariot. You're saying, I want to be happy. I've got great things looking forward for me. I want to move into this direction. It's not perfect. There is a little bit of conflict there, possibly around the family. It's kind of like, it's not that you're being, this is where there might be a feeling of betrayal. It's not like you're not caring, but you're sort of saying, well, I figured it out for me, and they're going to have to figure it out. They're going to have to do what they need to do to figure that out. So let's just see around that, though. I just want to clarify that Five of Swords and the Four of Wands. I just want to see anything additional to that, any healing. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, you'll figure it out. You got to work on something. There is things that take time. Nothing resolves overnight. But overall, I think that there's a good standing family unit or a good standing situation here that does have some sort of stability attached to it. It might have a few, chips in it or a few, cracks, but it's not anything that can't be worked out. It's not anything that, given some time, like time heals. And I think there's a little bit of a wounded person in this situation here that's sort of like, you got to work on a few things yourself and that wound will go away. You or this other party, this other person maybe. Okay. Ten of Wands. The Judgment. Okay. And the Empress. Okay. I love it. I think a lot of you are really taking charge here, especially the divine feminines out there. I think a lot of you are taking charge. You're making decisions to finally overcome the struggles in your life, the burdens that you carry, the things that are weighing you down, and you're saying, I don't want to live in that burdensome energy anymore. I am making maybe some drastic decisions, making new choices, new decisions. But I feel like you're coming from a place of saying, my self-worth is more than this heavy burden that I'm carrying. That you're going to have to, I think you're starting to speak up for yourself or make decisions and call things out. I think you ultimately want to grow from a situation. You've been carrying maybe something that you're saying, this is no longer required for me to be good or grow or to be in that self-worth energy. So I think there's some healing going on there. That family issue that I was mentioning, because the Empress can represent the mother. Some of you may have a couple of burdens or carrying around with that Ten of Wands, some burdens around mother energy. I think you know, what's the clarity? I just want to see here. It's like you provided all that you could. There was still abundance there, but you're definitely stepping into that power now. You're stepping into the divine feminine to receive abundance, to grow, to gain a sense of more for yourself, more for your life. Anything around this? Page of Cups. I really feel like there's this thing around allowing more love to come into your life. For some of you, there's like a mother-child dynamic here, the Empress with the Page of Cups. For some of you, I think you're sort of realizing that the decisions that you made in life, past, present, or future, were really to bring you to where you're supposed to be and to grow from that. And to welcome in, whether that be, say, maybe it's something to do with a child, but welcoming in the emotions of, it's sort of like you're providing more for others, and you're definitely providing more for yourself, but you're sort of making the decision to, it's kind of like that, I'm getting that saying, like, how can we provide others? How can we help others? How can we heal others when we're carrying around a bunch of heavy burdens? We can't. It's very difficult to do that. And I think that's where you're growing or changing here, Libra, is like you're releasing the necessary burdens and heaviness from your life so that you can actually either welcome in love or help others or give more love or give your healing energy or, the abundance within you that you have. It's sort of, I feel that you're putting the past behind you with that Judgment card. You're healing and moving forward so that you can help those in need. And maybe it is a father or mother. I'm getting divine feminine with the Empress, but there's the mother-child dynamic. It's like you're making yourself more free from burdens. Not only do you benefit, but the people around you are benefiting, young or old. But I just get younger youth with the Page of Cups. Some of you are taking up like gardening and plants all of a sudden, or more into the plant world, plant kingdom. It's like I'm getting that you're watering plants. Maybe you're doing this for a business with that Empress. Maybe there's something here that you're taking up, letting go of maybe other old, these burdens could have been the ways that you were living or making a living, and you're saying, this is a very specific message, but I think some of you are stepping into maybe a business of plants, the plant kingdom, Mother Nature energy here with the Empress. And I feel like there's, some of you might be making a business out of this, or you might step into the thing that you love to do, the thing that you're really good at and nurturing. Is plants. It might be either a newfound thing for some of you or something that you just sort of readopted and got back into, possibly to grow, to make a business out of, to be more successful or abundant in that, turning a hobby into a business or a side hustle or something like that. Okay. What else? Did I mention travel for some of you? With that Sun and the Chariot, so there could be some travel towards very sunny destinations. But I do feel like for some of you, it's a new car, or at least a convertible to be more specific. The Nine of Wands. and the Seven of Cups. So it's kind of like, this road wasn't easy for you at times, Libra, but I think that the reason why you're feeling so happy, why you're finally moving on this road ahead, because you have come to this place where it's like it's the hardest part seems to be over with that Nine of Wands, because you've already made the decision here to finally release or let go of things that weigh you down or burdens. And this is only opening up all kinds of other options for you and other choices for you to have in life, new things to be enjoyed, new emotions to feel. Because for some of you, you were always in like a bit of a rut energy or a rut emotion of always struggling, or it always being so difficult, whatever that would be, whether that's your job, your relationship, your life, maybe a combination of things. It was always like, it's always struggle to do things and not having much choices in life or options because of the burdens that you were carrying, that you were kind of in this rut. And I think a lot of you are getting out of that. I think a lot of you are seeing that life is opening up a lot of possibilities for you, a lot of options. It's like your hard work has paid off, because that Empress is also showing up with, you've made it to that place in your life where your efforts are showing up. Is there anything else here? I just want to see what's the outcome of these cards. What can Libra look forward to? I want to be specific. What can Libra look forward to when it comes to the new things and getting out of this rut? What is this new thing that they can look forward to? I feel like it's going to be love and relationships for some. Well, the Fool, it could be anything, and that can include love. A brand new path, a lighter path, something more exciting, something brand new. A lot of you that, again, like I said, some of you with that example of maybe opening up a plant shop or doing something that it's like, I'm on a brand new path. And I feel that's why it's so, the Sun with the Chariot, like you're beaming, you're excited, it's a new beginning. It's something that feels light filled. And so it's anything is possible with the Fool card. At the end of the day, it's a brand new path for you. It's a new beginning, Libra. And there's going to be a lot of choices for you. You're stepping away or getting out of a rut. The people and things that may still feel a little bit wounded around you, or what is that betrayal energy or that conflict, it needs to work itself out. You can do your part, mostly taking care of what you could or what you did, focusing on yourself now, and the rest of that will have to work itself out. There's only so much that you could have done. And I think you're onto a brand new path. That's pretty clear right there. The Fool card. New beginnings, regardless. New relationships, new jobs, new path, new beginnings. Possibly some new locations, if some of you are moving entirely into different places. Okay, Libra, I'm going to do the Oracle of the Birds for you guys, the message. Let's see what your message is. You've got Leo, Cancer, Aries as your main, or as stronger signs here, if you're dealing with one of those. The Raven, ancestral wisdom. The ancestors call to you from afar. Sense their magic and wisdom. Let's see what the Raven has to say. Odin, the god of Norse, the aurora borealis, the wisdom and the ancestors, with his raven companions, Munin and Hugin, show up in your life. As someone that crosses the border between worlds, Raven asks you to look within, to acknowledge the light, but also consciously and without glossing over things, the dark sides of your life, your shadows, so that they lose their power, are redeemed, and lost soul parts return. If you wish to, ask your ancestral lines for assistance. By accepting your shadows, you will magically experience a transformation in your life. Even in the darkness, you will see the light and learn to look through things, to act according to the cosmic laws, while at the same time you remain true to yourself in all circumstances. My feathers are jet black and testify as much to the powers of the light as to the dark secrets. I show you both the light and the dark sides, and I lead you into this world and the next. Nothing escapes my gaze. The light of my feathers is the aurora borealis, with its high vibrating spectral colors that now and then flush around the feathers in order to remind you. I originate from the North Star, the guiding star for all people, and call for the dawn of the new era. So more meanings, North Star. So really much, getting on your path, North Star. And you have the sun, another huge star, the light. Guiding feathers, world of the luminous ancestors, ancestral messages and family. Deaths, births, marriages, separations, jubilation, and mourning. Right shoulder, world family, left shoulder, ancestral. So it's interesting because you have that 4 of Wands, which is very much the family, which I was mentioning. And all the different celebrations and events, the deaths, the births, the marriages, all these different things that take place. There is a little bit of some work that needs to be ironed out there. Your affirmation, Libra: I listen to the messages within and without and accept whatever life may bring me, fully trusting that it will serve my growth and my highest good. And I love that, because you are trusting your highest, trusting in the decisions that you've made. The Judgment card is very karmic, the karmic laws, the things in life that are sort of working in your favor for your highest good, for your growth. And as I was saying earlier, like some of you were just saying, well, you're moving forward and you're saying, I'm going to leave that situation, whatever this little 5 of Swords energy is. You're kind of saying like, it'll work itself out. 7 of Pentacles, it will work itself out. And I think you're leaving that into the higher power. You're trusting that a situation will work out for the better. So I think this is looking good, guys. I love your reading. I love that you started off with the Sun card. It's a lot of bright, new beginnings, joy, happiness, getting back on your path, okay? Getting out of that rut energy and moving towards new beginnings for your growth. All right, Libra, it's been a pleasure. I want to wish you guys a great day. Thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you soon. Take care.